I'm kind of curious as to how you're about to introduce the pod. That was for Santiago?
Yeah.
With Santiago.
That's our editor.
Santiago.
Shout out Santiago.
Hit Miami for the strip, all the roofs came panoramic. I done put some niggas on, now they Mac can't understand it.
Alright, what's going on, y'all?
Like
Welcome back, Building Blocks Podcast. What is it, episode 3, right?
I just be like, welcome back, because at this point, honestly, I don't even know which one.
But welcome back, though. Got my boy, Qua Mula, co-host, Gio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shot by Only. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling today?
Yeah, man, I'm great, man.
Yeah, bro.
You could tell how uncomfortable he was.
With me?
No, him.
Nah,
You looked a little uncomfortable.
I was trying to be cool.
Yeah, no, you're cool. You're cool, man. You're cool, man. Yeah, bro. So how you been, bro?
Yo, bro. All jokes aside, I really been Gucci, you feel me? Got my whole baby shower and shit coming up. Just, going through life, letting shit
I'm invited.
go. Yeah,
You should invite Lonely.
Oh, bro.
That's word, bro.
What
What y'all doing today?
Downtown.
Don't say that, bro.
Nah, I'm just saying downtown though. Yeah. I'm saying it's a nice spot. I ain't gonna say where, but my shit's Sunday, so this interview not even gonna be out by the time this shit
Oh
go
yeah,
out.
that's true.
So I was about to say, matter of fact, you ever been to Lights on Kent?
Downtown? Nah, I can't say I heard of it.
That's fire.
Yeah, Lights on
Yeah,
Kent.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
That shit is wavy.
I've been there once.
Was it like is it outdoorsy type thing? Or?
Nah, it's an indoor like hall type shit,
Mhm.
but like LED light out, and I'm not talking about like the hood shits. I'm talking. You see the
Like
shit that
the
we just
swaggy
did
shit.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
freezer?
yeah.
It's those
Oh, it's
shits.
like built in.
And then it's like two sides. Like you walk in, it's some big ass hall. It's like a passage, and there's another big ass hole next door. It's just kind of cool.
It's
Yo,
tough, bro.
Now that we're talking about this, I mean, let's just congratulate my guy on being a father.
Oh,
Facts.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Appreciate
bro.
Yo, when is she due?
Oh, so my daughter's due January 3rd.
January 3rd. Damn, that's so close. What the fuck?
That's right there.
Sure,
Yeah,
right
that
there,
shit
bro.
is fucking with me.
Yo, bro, it has not felt like it's been that.
Yo, the crazy
long
thing
already.
is, I said that shit like when the pregnancy started. It was like, all right, this shit taking forever. But like now, it's just like, damn, this shit come too
It's
fast.
right
yeah.
here, bro.
Oh,
You know, it's
God.
so crazy when you called me and you told me, right? Because this is my man's, y'all. Y'all gotta know me and this nigga really locked in
Nah, facts.
for years and shit. When you called me, you told me. I was actually with this nigga. We were doing a shoot. You remember? It's in the.
Oh, when we was about to.
I don't speak to my friends. Yeah, we was filming that video. Yo, that means you told me kind of late.
Nah.
Nah?
Yo, I probably did.
Fake.
Because that shit was like
no,
August,
I.
right?
So let
That
me
was like July,
let me
August.
explain that.
Yeah.
So like, my BM was weird about like telling people.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
or
You told me
some
that. You
evil
told me that.
lie
You told me
shit,
that.
some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I wasn't really feeling.
Putting
it.
that
And
out
then
there.
you gotta understand, like, I don't think it really hit me that I'm having a kid yet. Type shit.
It's
Well,
not really
Nah,
like.
I mean it
I know
did
what you're
though.
saying.
Like I feel like I'm the type of nigga like I just live life as it's going. Like I
Facts.
live in emotions. Like if I'm dealing with something today, that's what I'm dealing with today. I'm not dealing with it tomorrow. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's whatever's in front of me is
On
what
some
I'm
Go
present
with
shit,
the
like
flow
present
type
day
shit.
yeah.
Exactly. So like you feel me? Like when I found out I was having a kid, like certain niggas be like, oh nah, that's crazy, head bust. It was just like, oh I
You really on
It's
some-
just, it's just
you
another
really-
chapter type thing.
You on some
Yeah.
day to day shit though.
But that's why it'd be weird, cause like even with the invitations to the baby shower, like all that other shit, like people be telling me like, yo, bro, you didn't send me this, you didn't do that, and it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that shit really slips my mind, cause it's like, bro, I don't even look at my invitation like that, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm excited,
But
don't
it's
get me
not
wrong.
like I feel exactly what you're saying.
Feel
And,
me?
and a lot of niggas take it like personally, like on some like, oh, this nigga moving weird or he on some funny type of time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I never knew. I always knew it wasn't like that with us, but
Exactly.
I was just. It was more like a
Yeah.
yo, that's crazy. Like it was
Yeah,
more like,
nah,
is
I
this
was a head
nigga
bust.
fucking with me? Like,
I ain't gonna front. I thought he was gonna have a kid first.
yeah, me too.
I thought he was gonna have a kid first.
I thought I was gonna have a kid first.
I thought
Like
In the group, you was the first one.
years
Back
ago,
then?
like if you would have asked me and this nigga who would have had a kid first,
And
like not
this
even in a
nigga.
group setting, because I would have said other niggas in the group.
Yeah.
But like if it's just out of me and him, I would have definitely
That's
said
the
me.
lover boy.
I definitely, I'm the lover boy. Yeah.
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 I could tell. You should meet y'all niggas
Yeah,
today. Yeah.
I'm the lover boy, but he's a thought.
Yo.
But you know, but you
Nigga's
know
a
what I'm saying?
treat.
We locked in, gang. You know what I'm saying? We've been locked in for years and shit. So obviously I know you and all of that. But you know, tell people like who Qua Mula is, how it was growing up in New York City and shit. You know.
Yo, bro, honestly, bro, just growing up in New York City, bro, I feel like I always been different than a lot of people. Like, I don't know, like, I always practice being, like, diverse and different.
Mhm.
And, like, I feel like that's an ongoing trend with everything I do. Like, even if you listen to my music and you hear how my music changed over the years, like, from trying to drill rap, trying to rap, melodic rap, even, I got a song with my son Ross, shout out Ross T,
For sure.
a
Shout out
rock
Ross.
song, like, you feel me? Like, it's mad shit that I always been trying to do. Like, even growing up, like I never categorized myself in one group. Like you went to school with me personally, so you know, like it'd be all different type of people, nerds, popular kids, all that. I was with everybody. Like
it was kind of it was like a weird sight to see, you know. Cause it's like, you know how usually people are like usually in the like groups or their cliques or whatever. This nigga was always like, he didn't have.
He was a floater type thing.
Yeah, he was just on some. He was cool with everybody. He was cool with everybody.
Bro,
these the fucking like, not to violate nobody, but like the weird niggas would really like look up to this nigga. He was like their king. Like they came, I'll never forget. They came up to me one time in the hallway and was like, "Yo, can you take this picture for us?"
Yo,
and they had me take a picture of them posted up with this nigga in the hallway, like on some celebrity shit. And he's just like,
"You like 16 at this point, bro?"
Yeah, I was like 16.
That's actually sick.
Word of my mother, that shit was mad funny though, cause like you gotta understand, like, me and this nigga really got mad stories in high school. I don't know, like. But basically, that's going into being me. Like, I always feel like I'm an open book type of person, you feel me? Like, you gonna know what you getting with me, and then everything with me is genuine. Right. I'm not gonna fake what I want. I'm not gonna act like we friends. So it was one time, like, yo, true words, I ain't even really know her at the time like that. It was one time me and this nigga walking down the hall. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say no names, but this girl walks up, just starts crying and hugs me.
Oh yeah, that shit was weird.
Like,
wait, what?
Like that she was crying walking down the hall, and it's like we was walking in the same like direction she was coming, and like she seen me and just hugged me.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
Wait,
like,
what type of time was she on? Was it like
I guess she was going through some shit, and like
she just needed this nigga.
I deadass missed like 2 periods of class talking to her, but the crazy part, I didn't really.
You a real nigga for that.
And you know what's the crazy part? The nigga really sat there like in I think it was in front of the staircase and talked to her.
Yeah, I was talking to her for.
That's real shit though, bro. I fuck with that.
Yo, that shit.
I know he was probably like weak. Like,
I'm not gonna front. It was weird though, cause it was like. Why did you like snipe me?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, it was just weird because we're walking one direction.
Wait,
like,
so you
side by side.
You left him type shit?
No, the nigga left me. Like,
I was out.
I kept walking, and he went with the girl to just chop it up, and I'm like, I don't know. She was one of those depressed bitches.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, I don't even want to be in that situation. You know them bitches that always sad and like always want to kill themselves and shit. I don't want to bitches. Yeah, I didn't want to be around that energy anyway. So I'm just like, whatever. It's just so weird because like in our high school was so small. And shit, like it was just so small, but it just felt like a fucking TV show. Like there was just so much characters and shit.
I can imagine you wake up that morning, putting your bag, you like, damn, gotta go to school. All of a sudden,
it's just weird. It's like something new every day.
Yeah, our high school is weird.
It was just a weird
I ain't
high
gonna
school.
front. Like I talk about this because on my podcast I talk about this shit a lot. Yeah. And like I'm hyped. I actually got a witness now. The brawls I started in that school.
Yo, it's actually fucking.
So you was the instigated ass nigga?
No, you gotta understand. Like, all right, look, this is how I feel. I feel like not even to my own horn. I feel like I can really fight. So I don't really be trying to fight niggas. But like, you gotta understand. It's like niggas,
I'm not pussy, bro.
No, but niggas got this thing where they don't like me. I guess because they feel like I think I'm the shit.
Yeah. I mean, you do think that way.
I do.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with them. That is a completely separate situation.
It's just on some hating shit.
Hating shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So basically, you feel me? I'm vibing. I'm doing me. And then,
this has happened so many times. I'm actually curious to see which time he's about to refer to. So go ahead.
Basically, the first time, like, I'm just going about my day. Nigga pops on me. I beat him up, and then his man pops on me. So I'm like, I bet. Now I'm going to give y'all niggas hell for the rest of the year.
It's back to back, or like this?
Nah,
who's his man that popped on you?
Remember when you the joke you was talking about the staircase? Yeah.
Hey, yo, bro. To this day, bro, you know, I know you're a cool ass guy.
Yeah.
To this day, I swear that nigga got his he all right, hold on. So just a little bit of backstory. The nigga popped on him.
I'm a gangster.
Right? He beat that nigga ass. I ain't gonna lie, he definitely beat that nigga ass. But now there's a nigga about your size, maybe even bigger.
In high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you gotta
nigga,
understand.
you were built that way in high school.
No, but you gotta understand, look,
rare, bro.
I was 14. It's my 9th grade.
All right. Don't relax. You don't got it all for.
No, I didn't even. I'm just building story like context.
I'm gonna just say what happened, and then you can say whatever you gotta say.
Whatever you gotta say.
It was a pretty cool ass moment. I'll be honest with you.
Say whatever you gotta say.
The big ass nigga came because I guess that was his little man's. He was beating the fuck up, right? So the nigga came and just from the side just crack this nigga, right?
Damn.
There's a video of just this part. Well, no, they had the video of him beating the other.
Yeah, they had the video of me cooking. They had the whole video.
But
So
the
I
video that
smoked
was
him.
really the part of the video that was really like getting around was the nigga coming and just cracking
Sneaking
Kwani
him.
on the side of his head,
Snacking
and
me.
it looked crazy because like it's on the staircase. So this nigga Kwani like had his arm in like the
In
the
pole?
bar.
Yeah.
I
And
had
so,
my
like,
on the
The
shit.
nigga, all right. So obviously, I don't care who you are, if you get caught lagging and the nigga really hit you, like you gonna feel that shit, right?
Yeah.
So the nigga hit him and his body kind of like tweaked, like it kind of tweaked, but he stayed up.
He's
He
making this
hold
shit
on,
sound
hold on.
crazy.
He stayed up.
Alright.
A nigga like me, I'll be honest, I was down. I ain't gonna lie. If he hit me like that same way, I was probably down. But like the railing really gave him like 50% of the help. It did because he used the railing. He kind of like bounced back.
It gave you 50% or the
It gave
nigga
him
that-
50% because he stayed up after the punch.
So
And that was a big ass nigga, and he really like punched the nigga on the side of his head.
I'm gonna give you an example. Boom.
That shit sound crazy.
With
bro.
the size difference, y'all watch the Marvel movies?
Of course.
You seen the
This nigga said Thanos.
You know, not even Thanos. Like, I'm about to make it even better.
Okay.
You seen the shit where Hulk grabbed Loki and was like
Slam him? Alright, come on.
That was the size difference. You feel me? So
Wait,
like,
between you and him?
I was Loki,
And
just
he was the
fixing
Hulk.
niggas.
bro.
But look, he didn't grab me like that.
Yeah,
But look,
you see, I don't know why you use that example.
no, you got to use that example because you got to
The
understand.
size difference.
Yeah.
Like that nigga was really a giant
Yeah,
compared to me.
that's
Like
true.
that shit didn't make no sense. So look, I'm getting it, and it's like it's crazy. The biggest nigga in the school snuck through the crowd, and nobody.
Yo,
seen
nobody
him.
That's
seen
facts
him
too,
though.
bro.
Yo, bro.
And
the,
in the staircase.
And
It's a
in the
small space,
the
bro.
staircase.
nigga pops out the cut
And
on
just
some
bop.
pickable shit, snuffs me. But look, the crazy part about it is, till this day, I'm still saying the same thing because he be thinking I'm capping. I didn't feel the
This nigga's
punch.
lying.
On God,
That nigga felt that
the
shit.
blood, the punch wasn't what caught me off guard. It was the force of the punch. Like the nigga hit me and
You
like
just felt movement type shit,
and
like
pushed me
Yeah.
with the punch. That's how hard he punched. So like, I just feel myself moving back. I'm like, what the fuck? So I grabbed the rail, pulled myself back up, like before I fall. Like
yeah,
I'm not
before
about.
you embarrass yourself, bro.
Nigga, we're not going out like that. But the nigga's so pussy because he hits me and then backs up back into the crowd and vanishes.
Yeah, he did
Like,
vanish.
yo, you ever seen like one of them, the gifs? I don't know how the fuck people say it. A Homer Simpson going into the bush.
That's what he
Yeah,
did.
That's
what he was
exactly
doing.
what that nigga
Exactly.
did.
Get his one lick and go.
I ain't gonna lie
Bro,
though.
that shit was wicked.
I ain't gonna lie though. That nigga was cool as fuck to me. He was a cool guy to me. I don't know what it was.
So y'all was the ones with beef.
Niggas who liked him didn't like me, and then I guess vice versa in some
Yeah,
cases.
I was about to say that's really what it was. Because
It's-
my friends ain't like him.
Never liked me, and it's just over bitches because they don't get any. But it's alright. It don't matter.
That's tough, bro. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Bro. The difference is, I'm not this nigga. You see how he said he could fight and da da da. Da. I'm a
Yeah.
self defense nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a self defense
You
nigga.
more- you're not- you're
I
not
protect
offensive,
myself.
bro.
You feel me? I'm not on the offense. I'm on the defense at all times. So I'm not starting nothing with nobody. Niggas just don't like me for no reason. Like I have no ties to nobody. I'm a regular ass nigga. Niggas just don't like me because a bitch want to fuck
Yo,
me.
this
It's
nigga-
literally the only reason ever.
This nigga
That's the
lying.
only. I'm lying.
This nigga.
Ah, you're not
nigga-
even gonna say that.
This nigga call your phone like, yo, bro, I should fuck this nigga, bitch.
No, but that's not.
That's offense.
That's
Nah, I'm
all.
not-
That's
yeah.
offense.
That's offense.
No.
That
That's
nigga tried to
offense.
defend it now.
It's self defense. Cause a
Oh.
nigga would be calling me pussy or saying, "Oh, that lame nigga," and I'm like, "Okay, now I should fuck his bitch." That's my self defense.
That's self-defense.
That's self defense. He attacked me
So
verbally.
you're not a physical player. You mental, bro. You
I'm
psychological
really
with
fucking with that nigga emotions. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not
Nah,
doing all the
he
physical.
definitely is a mental
not
guy
doing-
because shit, you can tell how I met this guy.
No, hold on. Because before that, because we was talking about, you feel me, growing up and how obviously you say you always, I could definitely vouch for him. You always try to be different and shit. He was never on some like, you know how most niggas in New York are, some dick riding shit. They always try to be like the next nigga and whatever.
Stupid
But
shit.
like, so you was born and raised Brooklyn?
Yeah, so
What part of Brooklyn, bro? Before you start.
all right, so I'm from East Flatbush.
Oh, word?
So yeah, like I grew up my whole life in East Flatbush. Like elementary school, East Flatbush, junior high school, East Flatbush. Shit.
So how the fuck you end up in Queens for your high school?
Oh, so boom. The whole situation with the Queen shit was, I was supposed to play football for South Shore. Let's say that, and Grand Street. All right. Let me explain it. I was playing football. So the high schools that I was gonna go to was South Shore, Grand Street, or Lincoln, or Midwood. Those five. I
Alright.
think I said five. Fuck it. But
Like that.
I had a starting position at every school that I said, but Grand Street and Lincoln. So the whole situation was I wanted to go to Grand Street bad though, because the lineup, like the team I wanted to play with, like all my mans was going to Grand Street. Cool. So I applied for Grand Street. I got accepted to Grand Street. I try to hide the letter from my mom. She finds the shit.
Oh, she didn't want you to go there?
And she's like, yo, you're not going to Grand Street. Because I was getting into too much problems. Like, I do be trying to be different, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm one of those people, like, it's hard to avoid problems being the type of person I am.
No, and it's not,
I felt that, bro.
I don't want to say, like, you started a lot of problems, but I definitely say as we grew up, like, you're way better at handling, like, just not letting it even escalate on some shit. Cause before not that you was a hothead, but you would definitely like take it there if you.
Bro,
was you more like stubborn when shit?
Oh,
came
yeah, this
like,
nigga stubborn as fuck.
Yeah,
like cause I don't see you as an aggressor, bro. But I feel like you be standing on.
Yeah, you gotta
shit.
understand. Like, so like I don't believe in like the astrology shit, but I swear to God, I feel like every Leo is the
this
same.
This nigga
thing.
says the same shit. And
nah,
I'll be quoting that shit,
and
bro.
Like, but I don't believe in it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't believe in it, but that Leo shit, like, I swear to God, like, I'm really like 730. So like in my head, like, and I've been like this since a kid. Like, I'm not an aggressive person, but I have an aggressive personality. So like in a sense where it's like, I swear to God, it'd be like this little voice in my head that be telling me like, yo, bro, niggas is playing with you, bro. Like, so like, I feel like because I'm so genuine and because I'm so easygoing, it should never be a problem. You feel me?
So if there's a problem, it's really on some like you just doing too much.
You feel me? It's like you doing too much. And then I ain't gonna front, like, growing up with the type of mom I got, like, I love my mom. I shout out my mom at every interview.
Shout out your mom, bro.
Yeah, shout out moms. No matter how much we go back and forth.
Always been great people to me.
My mom had to raise a man by herself. And my mom has always been a aggressive person. Yeah. So my mom taught me tough love. But my mom mentality is what kind of rubbed off on me, because my mom has the mentality like, in anything you do it 100%. You step so hard that they don't ever want to step on you again. So like, just the little shit she used to say to me kind of rubbed off on me. So now like, I'm really
stuck with you.
Like, the word I use to deal with everything is I really get extreme. Like, I feel like if a nigga want to play with me, we gonna burn his house down.
Yep.
That's why I'm at with it. But the older I got, the more I realized I'm entertaining the nigga playing with me, because the best way to kill somebody is to not pay them attention at all.
That's really what they want.
But
that's really what feeds them.
But that's why I be saying, like, I had to come to that conclusion. That's really the true definition of killing somebody. Like, bro, people block people. I don't block people. I don't.
You know me.
Bro, king of that shit, bro.
I'm the king of blocking.
I don't hide from people. I don't do nothing. Like, somebody I don't talk to, I see them, say what's up, bro. The best way to kill somebody is to make them completely irrelevant in your life.
Yeah. Facts. No, that is definitely a great point, because like, that's when they really feel it.
That's when they feel it. You feel me? Like, they're like, damn, this nigga is not going out his way to.
He not even thinking about me. Like, he not looking my way. Yeah, that's a fact. That's really, because then they really getting their feelings.
Like, damn, I wasted my time, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But nah, I feel that, bro, like 100%. Because me and you kind of like on the same level with that, at least in my terms of thinking. Bro, I feel like I'm so cool with people, bro. Like, if you really got issues with me, like, oh, bro, you really just like one dick, man.
If you have problems with lonely, I swear to God, bro, like, this nigga is the nicest nigga. Like, I'll be violating somebody, and he be like, nah, but look at it this way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's always finding the best.
You're the most genuine nigga.
The nigga is just a nice ass nigga. If you have a problem with lonely, I'm not gonna lie, you're just a fucking, you're a piece of shit. I ain't gonna, like, there's nothing good about you, because this nigga's such a, like, there's no reason you should have a problem with
this. Why you don't feel that way about me?
Oh no, because you, like, you're asshole too. Like, you're definitely an asshole. I ain't gonna lie.
Like you said, bro, that Leo shit, you got that personality.
I'm telling you, I do, but I don't know. That shit always killed me too, growing up, like, being around, like, all right, so that's why I used to hate. Like, that's why I had to, like, diversify myself from a lot of people. Because me having such a strong personality, even as a kid, I was always blamed for everything. I was always the leader, so it was always Kwani and them. Or Kwani and them did this.
It was like the ringleader type
and
shit.
it's like, yo, bro, certain times, bro, I really just be doing me, and niggas be there. Like,
niggas be there,
like, niggas really just be there. Like,
is that why your mom didn't want you to go to the that school?
Yeah, so she didn't want me to go to Grand Street, because she basically felt like, one, I was already getting into too much problems, because my 8th grade year, I was turned up. Like, I turned up a notch. Like, I was off the porch.
deep
100%. Yeah, I was not playing with nobody. Like I feel like me going to school in Queens calmed me down a lot.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Because even the mentality I came into the school in Queens with was, nigga, my first day I pressed somebody.
Yeah.
First day.
Yeah.
First, like, I'm not playing with niggas.
You don't even know the nigga. He
Bro,
don't even know you.
Nigga made a status like, who this kid think he is with the red bottoms. I pulled up on him like, yo, bro, what's up?
The status
like,
is crazy, bro.
Because you know that's when niggas was still on Facebook and shit.
But bro, the fact to make a status about somebody,
bro,
because
we had true. You know what it was? They were used to niggas like, okay, so he's a freshman. He just came in. They were used to like, he would have made the post. Niggas would have laughed at it, whatever, and then that's it. It would have just went whatever. Oh, that's the nigga who came with the red bottoms. The nigga came and he pressed him, and then they weren't used to that type of timing. You feel me? So he was moving on them like, what nigga? Like,
and then we went to a uniform school, but I didn't know the dress code, so I came the first day with no uniform, and they basically tried to move like, who the fuck do you think you are? It was like, bro, you really a hater. Like, it's the
niggas
first
just
day.
niggas in that school were just dick riders from when we came in to when we left.
Super
I mean, I guess when we left, not as much because like we were who else was really there, but there was a lot of dick riders even in our class.
Yo, do y'all think that's a New York thing too, bro?
Yeah,
it is in New York.
Because I'm not gonna lie, at that like point in thinking, my mom like I was raised by a single mom and shit too, but like my mentality at that time was like, oh, bro, we kids, like niggas is not.
It's not even that deep,
bro.
Word,
I
bro,
swear
like,
to God, it's not, bro.
It's never been that deep.
I swear to God, but I'm not gonna lie, it really is like. Nah, at that age though, it's bigger than New York. It's just kids are dicks. I feel like I feel like all kids are just
fucking assholes.
Like a kid will laugh at you, ha, your mom's a crackhead.
Like, you
and
know
it's
what
like,
I'm saying? And then the kids around them gonna laugh too.
Yeah, it's like, it's not funny, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it is a New York thing in a sense where like
it's a New York thing when it's a grown man doing it.
Nah, but they was older. It was just the mentality that they was coming with.
They're just dick riders, bro.
And it's like
unnecessary.
They needed a posse to do that. If you really look at everything in high school, like I never dragged nobody into my static. If I had beef with you, I had beef with you by myself.
Yeah.
Them niggas was on some, if I don't like him, then you don't like him, and you don't like him, and you
like
don't
mob
like
mentality type shit.
Bro, it was
like,
just
I'll
like
beat all y'all niggas
right.
up.
It was if one nigga didn't like you, if one nigga didn't fuck with you for a small reason, the rest of the niggas just hopped on that first nigga dick, and then was just they don't fuck with you either. It was just weird. I was never a nigga like that because at the end of the day, to be honest, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all what y'all got going on. So
once 3 o'clock hit, bro.
Right, I'm not even. I don't even see y'all niggas for real. Like, I lived around the corner and I ain't see these niggas.
But you see, that's the thing. That's and that's another thing that got me tight going to that school, cause I told them niggas like, bro, I'm really from the boonies. Like, I'm not like not even trying to brag about it, but like, I know what real static look like. Like, I'm not about to sit here and act like this school's beef is static. I told them niggas, I say, yo, on God, we don't got real beef. Because if we had real beef, we couldn't go to school together. That's just how I see it.
That's facts.
If we had real beef, you could not come into school if I'm in the school. So the day I decided to show them what real static look like, I got witnesses. I pulled up to school as soon as I seen him, popped on him. And I told them niggas, I'm going to do that every day until y'all niggas understand I'm not playing with y'all niggas, bro.
Niggas wasn't fucking with you after that, was
Nah, fuck them,
not at all, man. Not at all. And it's crazy because, like he said, he got witnesses, and I'm definitely one of them. It's funny because even before because we wasn't cool right away. It's not like we was cool with Rip. Because we wasn't cool right away. It's not like we was cool right away. Like, I just always stick to myself. I always have. Yeah. So it's not like I've always been around certain environments and shit like that, but no matter what, like nobody put me in a situation except for myself. You get what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a situation, it's because I was there, whatever. I just decided to put myself in there, and I would just make the conscious decision not to put myself in a lot of decisions. So even when a lot of those shit was happening and all these this beefs or whatever, I just was never a part of that shit because it just never interested me. I'm like, whatever, nigga. I'm coming to school. I didn't even want to be there for real. But
nah,
so
for real.
Like who really wanted to be in that shit?
I ain't gonna lie.
That's another thing I don't get with niggas that be like fucking with other people. Like, bro, I don't want to be here just as much as you. Like, why you gotta make this shit
I ain't gonna lie. School kind of got easy for me, though, once I realized you could walk out and nobody's gonna say nothing.
Yo, nobody gave a fuck.
Yo, listen to me.
Bro, junior
school got pretty... Nah, I ain't gonna front. We was doing that before.
We was doing that like...
Yo, listen.
Nigga,
I did that once as a freshman with a bitch.
And
like,
it's crazy because it's like, once you hear one person do, you like, yo, nobody stopped you. Like, so you like,
bro.
oh, all right. Like...
Now you doing that shit every
we
day,
was bugging,
bro.
Like...
Nah, bro.
Nigga, I lived around the corner.
almost
You
didn't
know I was
graduate,
bugging.
bro.
Nah,
Me too.
I almost didn't graduate my senior year because I was going, bro.
Like attendance issues?
I was, bro, 3 days a week. Like, that's...
Oh, yeah, nah, you was...
Yeah,
nah,
bro. I was that ass... I'm sorry, ma. But, bro, I will go to school and just come
This
right
nigga
back
just
to get my
bitches.
attendance, bro. Because we had to swipe, like we had these card things.
Yeah, we
like,
had to
we had
swipe
those
too.
shits too. Those shits suck.
If I didn't swipe, they called my mom's like, yo, you didn't come
That
to
shit
school.
Yo,
suck.
bro. There's this nigga like who was my man's, but he's just weird as fuck. But it's so fucking weird because this nigga swiped his ID and he came up like.
Yo, nah, look,
Wait,
all right.
what?
Look, you gotta understand. So, all right, we had this ongoing joke, right? It's me, some nigga that don't look like me at all. Like,
Doesn't at
Look.
all. I'm glad you said that.
nah,
Yo, I'm glad.
and,
Yo,
like, I could say it on air because I'm not about to cap.
I'm glad you said that.
But
God.
that was the joke. Like, I used to be like, yo, we twins because we look completely opposite. Like, so I used to be like, yo, this is my twin. But it's mad funny.
And randomly, so he randomly would say this joke. I don't know why it started, but he randomly started calling this nigga his twin. And then it's so true that this is after the joke already started. I don't know if he swiped or he swiped.
No, him.
He swiped, and
He
this
swiped
nig's face came up. I said, yo, there's no
I
way.
said, yo, the twins.
Bro.
I said, yo, that's how true it is.
I said, that's
Wait,
so
you was telling like
crazy.
staff and shit that?
Yeah, I was telling
He was
everybody.
telling everybody like, yo, that's
Like,
my
yo, that's my
twin.
twin brother.
And you know
That's
what's funny?
crazy.
They would not break the like they would not break character. They like, no, this is really my twin. Like,
Yo, bro,
me and
niggas is stupid.
And people would be like, nah, dead ass. Eventually, a nigga tell you something so many times, you just like,
gotta
alright, I
guess.
guess.
He can't be
I
lying.
mean, he's been talking about
Bro,
this nigga
but
his twin for 3
the-
months.
the-
He gotta be his twin.
I swear to God, the joke came from the fact that I remember, like, we used to argue all the time, like, yo, who get more bitches, who look better. So I guess that nigga always used to be quiet. So I guess one day to hurt his feelings, I used to be like, yo, you ugly nigga, that's my twin. Like, even he look better than you.
That shit was.
And that shit just went on from there. Like,
Nah.
Shout out to him though, I guess.
shout out to him.
Shout out to him though, I guess. Yo, you know what though? I'm actually glad you went to that school. Not only just for you, for your sake, but actually for my sake. Cause sure, I was used to a certain environment and I was doing dumb shit all the time or whatever. But like, I didn't hang around certain people just so I don't like people. I never did. I still don't to this day. I fucking hate people. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy when I actually fuck with somebody. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, that's why I cherish my friendships and shit so much and shit, because I'm not really used to having friends. I don't like having friends. Growing up, I had 2 sisters and shit. We weren't close, so it's just like I was just on my own shit all the time, right?
Facts. One thing I could say is, like, bro, I tell people that shit till this day. You was my most genuine friend from high school. Like, even to this day, you probably the only person I talk to from high school. You know what I'm saying?
It'd
So-
be like that it'd be that 1 or 2 people, bro, that you really like. click
Get me
with
that
type
you
shit.
locked in with.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree to everything you said, and it was more than that, bro. Cause like I feel like, and this even go over your head. You have to understand, like, I grew up really fast. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up really
That's a fact.
dangerous. Like, I got to come to your crib and just actually chill. Like, I didn't have to worry about who's looking for me, who's doing this and that. It was like I could be a kid again for the time I got to be a kid. You get me? Like, and I don't know. Like, I always say I appreciate that more than anything, because it's like I needed that peace of mind. I knew that if I had a problem, I could just chill with my man, smoke some weed, and
we was
nigga,
good.
we
Yeah.
good. Like,
We
you
was
feel me? It was never no weird shit.
Yo, I feel like that should be overlooked with people too, like, especially just growing up. Cause I was that type of friend, right? Like, I grew up in the hood too. I'm from Harlem, but I wasn't in the streets. You know what I mean? So
Look, I grew up in the hood, but I'm not a hood nigga.
yeah, for sure.
I never was. I never tried to be. That's why I also think we relate a lot, because sure, we grew up in certain environments and we grew up differently and all of that shit. But at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. Now
facts.
it's not even on some what we wanted to do. Whatever we had to do, we did it.
Word.
And then we just like, we never try to be something we not. You feel me? So then when we just started chopping it up and we became cool and shit, it was just on some like, I'm not putting up a front for this nigga and he not putting up a front for me. We just cool on some like, I'm me and he's him, and we have differences, but we also have a lot of similarities. That's it.
I feel like the whole connection was the outlook basically that this shit is overrated.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody in this room, just even talking to y'all, like, I feel like y'all all share that kind of idea. Like, that hood shit is played out.
That
like,
shit is whack.
Because why you trying to, like, I get if somebody is really in that shit and you doing it, but that shit is not cool, bro.
Bro,
You know
but
what
a
I
lot of
mean?
these niggas aren't even really in it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They
It's
try
not
to
cool,
try
bro.
to make it seem like they in it.
Yeah.
They
But
fucking
the
stupid.
craziest thing about it is the niggas that's in it to tell you that you don't even want to
You don't
get
even
in
want to
it.
do
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
Like, bro, but I came to that realization, like, I heard a quote, and I swear to God, like, I ain't gonna front, Jill could stamp it. Like,
Mhm.
I'm one of those people, and I feel like this is one of my, like, downfalls, but I take everything everybody say really serious. So like I hear quotes and like it'll
Okay.
change my whole outlook on life type shit. So somebody told me basically like, yo, like your world is as big as you perceive it. If you only could see inside of a box, you live in that box. If you could see outside that box, you live outside that box. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's the realest shit you could have said to me, because I realized a lot of these people that's in the hood don't see outside the hood. Like, bro, even scam, all right, boom, like niggas that scam in the hood, they think they rich, they think they lit. Bro, that's not scamming.
That's not,
That's taking,
chump
bro.
change and shit.
Think about niggas like Trump and these niggas that's really
They
scamming,
really
real
getting
deal
bread,
scamming,
like-
lying on their paperwork, taking money from everybody, not giving it back. Bro, we were talking about the Wolf of Wall Street the other day. Niggas is selling weed, niggas sell stocks. That nigga
was getting millions.
That nigga said he made $1 million a week.
Yeah, that
think
shit
about
is
that.
sick. Like,
$1 million
That's
a
52
week.
mil a year, bro.
Bro,
That's
think about
crazy.
that. Think about that. $1 million
and it's
a
crazy
week.
because it's really it's like you said, it's a mentality thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas really think they doing something. They got motion. They touching bread, but it's really like
What Jay-Z said on that the shit with DJ Khaled? He said everybody touching bands, but we just dance to different drums or some shit like that.
God, bro.
Like it's a perception thing for real. It's just I ain't gonna lie, I like that quote a lot because it really is just how you perceive it. Like if you're only thinking like that's why niggas in the hood never like a lot of them sadly don't make it out because they don't. It's a mentality thing, bro. They don't change it. They just be stuck in the same pattern and shit. And a lot of it's crazy. New York people that is fucked up because where we grow up and shit and where we're from and all of that, they like validate that. You know what I mean? A lot of people validate it. They make it seem like that's like what's lit. Like that's what's up. Like the bitches do, the bum ass niggas do. It's just it's like a culture.
I ain't gonna front. This is and boom. This is what changed my whole outlook. My shit been changed, but I ain't gonna front. One thing I'm saying, I'm grateful for the friends I have, like the actual friends I do have. Yo, so my first time ever going to the strip club, I went with my older mans. On God, okay. That was the first time. Nah, I went to Angels. First time I ever seen niggas throw over 30K, like just money in the air, like the vibe. Like you gotta understand. I feel like a lot of people in the hood problem is they don't get a chance to experience life. Like even that experience made me realize I never want to be broke again. Like for me, going to different countries, like actually traveling,
traveling, like
going around. Yo, bro, even on my spare time, son, like. Nigga, I go to Chinatown, all type of shit, just to get a taste of other cultures,
it's crazy. Bro. I even be saying that all the time. When we go and do some shoots and shit, I be telling this nigga lonely, yo, what the fuck? I didn't even know this existed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, yeah, traveling outside the country and shit, that's a fact, obviously. But even niggas in New York, even like in your own city, you dead don't know the whole other side. It's like, it's actually really fucking lit. Like, there's some
about to say that.
Real shit out here. Like, you'll really be in awe, like, looking at it like, yo, this is crazy. Like,
I feel
what
like
the fuck?
we take New York for granted.
We really do, bro.
I feel like everybody in New York only uses about 5% of New York.
Not even.
For sure.
Not even.
Sure.
You think less than that?
Less than 5%, bro.
Probably.
Because to be honest, bro, think about when the daily nigga is doing. He's going to work, coming home.
True. You absolutely right.
Chilling with his mans and where his mans live in his hood.
Yeah,
they're not even leaving their hood for real.
You're absolutely
right. So to be honest, we're not even touching the bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They definitely not leaving their barrel. Like most niggas aren't. Word. So it's crazy. It's actually like when I started doing this music shit and just shooting in general. Like that's when I really started opening my eyes and shit.
But even just networking, like yo, bro, like talking to people, like when you start vibing with people and you hear the experience that they had in New York, the places they've been, like I really realized why people want to come to New York.
Yeah.
I feel like growing up, I didn't get it.
You don't get it.
Why you want to come to this shit? Like this
nigga,
is
you don't see what this shit is. Fucking project buildings and rundown cribs.
But it's like, yo, this shit is really the land of opportunity, bro. All it takes is one good conversation in New York for you to be a millionaire, bro.
Because to be honest, the tourists aren't coming to where we from. I always say that. I said the tourists not coming to my block.
They're going to Manhattan. They're not coming to New York,
they're going to the places where it's like, okay, they like, you know what I'm saying? It's lit. Like there's shit to do and shit. But yeah, that's a fact. So I was talking about the music and shit and how I started and shit. So, you know, at the end of the day, you are an artist, engineer.
Word.
Feel me? At this point,
personality too.
Personality. Yeah, at this point, honestly, this nigga does almost everything. You know, you have your own podcast. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
So yeah, how did music start for you though?
So music started for me in high school. I think my 9th grade year. So I went to the studio.
That's what I was gonna ask you too. So you say you started in 9th grade?
Yeah, facts. So that's when I started. Like, all right, so like I used to rap before that, but it wasn't like rapping. Like it was little lunchroom table shit.
Yeah,
like my mom and me used to battle rap each other like in the crib.
Yo,
like,
that's fire. What the
like
fuck?
she's shitty though. She's shitty. Like nah,
she wasn't fucking with me though.
Nah, she wasn't fucking with me though. But I ain't gonna front. We had some good battles. Like she killed me a couple of times because I was shitty. So you feel me?
Like balanced out.
Word. Like so you feel me? Like. I don't know, like I always had like a music aspect in my life. Even my family come from music. All my cousins rap, like type shit, you feel me? So even my cousins in Trinidad still paying, like all play instruments. So music just always been in my life, you feel me? Yeah. So like I went to the studio for the first time with my brother-in-law, Nas Blicky, boom. And the thing is, like, I don't know, that was my first time ever really being in like an actual studio with an actual rapper. So like I was mad timid, but like if you know me, you know I'm the type of person that want to learn every chance I get. Like I'm infatuated with knowing something new. You feel me? So I'm saying that I'm watching the engineer go crazy, and it's like I'm telling Nas like, yo, ask him how he doing that. Like ask him, can I sit next to him?
Yeah, like you was curious, like
you feel me? So when Nas end up doing this, saying, yo, bro, fuck that. I'm about to make this easier for you. He pulls up on a nigga like, yo, Stunt. You met Stunt. Shout out Stunt.
Yeah,
shout out Q8. I started at Q8. Feel me? Stunt. Nas basically asked Stunt like, yo, my brother-in-law trying to learn how to engineer. Can you teach him? Stunt said, yo, it's no available jobs right now, but if he want to come as an intern, he can. So I used to basically leave school every day, go to the studio, book bag, all that on, and learn. And I ain't going front, like, I feel like people till this day still take the intern process for granted. Yeah. Because being an intern is not really working. It's you.
It's not working.
You understanding the work environment you're in.
It's learning the environment. It's learning how the whole process works and shit. You know, people are just so impatient. They want to just like they want to be the engineer, but the whole time you don't even know how to be the engineer.
You get what I'm saying?
This is the process before the process.
Yo, I ain't going front. Like, shout out my son Loud too, because Loud was an engineer with me too. Loud would be the one to tell you, bro, you know how much coffee I fucking got? How much coffee I have to go get 2, 3 in the morning? Niggas still got to wake up for school the next morning, come back. Then I started engineering, but my thing is I always had a passion for music. So when I started engineering, by the time I was a full engineer, I was in the studio every day. So basically, the whole situation with the studio was when rappers wasn't there, what was there for us to do? So I used to ask Stunt to record me. Stunt like, yo, you got something? Then I got comfortable recording myself. I realized that's not for me, though. I mean,
recording yourself?
Yeah, to each his own, because I feel like when I record myself, I'm not honest enough for myself.
I understand that thought. I ain't gonna lie, because I felt that way. Because I record myself. I felt that way a couple times, but then at the same time, I feel like I could be the most creative and honest. At least maybe not with how it sounds, but what I'm saying when I'm creating the music. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
Maybe there's some certain emotions and certain feelings you don't want to go through like in front of people.
Yeah.
But like when you dolly and you really just in there in your own thoughts, like it kind of like comes out. You feel what I'm saying? I understand it is to each its own. I think it's a beautiful like process both ways. Like,
I was about to say,
pros and cons.
But that's another thing too. I feel like I love music because there's no understanding of music. You cannot understand music. People act like their profession is understanding music, and it's not. It's expressing themselves through music. You get what I'm saying? So like, I kind of fucked with the whole music aspect because it's like I could approach this from any angle. As long as people fuck with it, they gonna fuck with it. So you feel me? I started rapping then. I dropped a couple tracks. Wasn't taking it serious. Even till this day, I still don't feel like I'm as consistent as I could be because I always had a lot going on, you feel me? But, like, recently I've been trying to clean it up. Like, my boy Ross, shout out Ross, dropping the tape. I'm on that tape. I did this. I'm dropping a track after this. Like, you feel me? Like, I
be telling you all the time. I've been telling him all the time because I said it in the last podcast we did. You doing music, right? And then me being around you and then finally getting exposed to that, that's really kind of what jump started me doing the music, you know what I'm saying? And the first engineer I met, of course, like in the first, I always tell people that all the time, like me going to that studio session, you invited me to a session, was after my surgery. So, you know, I was mad sick and like I had my hoodie on and I was like timid and I don't like people, so I'm around people I don't know.
Yo, that session, yo, I ain't gonna front. Just a little quick, pause real quick.
Nah, for sure.
I was so excited that session.
And to pull up?
Yeah, like I just all my mans is there and it's just like, yo, bro, the vibe, like You feel me? Like, I don't know. A lot of people don't like recording with people around them. Yeah. I know when a genuine vibe is around me.
Yeah, that's the thing. You could have people around you, but when it has to be a genuine vibe. Yeah, if it's like some weird shit in the room, I remember we was talking about that with Kev. Shout out Fly Kev.
Facts.
We was talking about it. We like, yo, when there's a certain energy in the studio, you could feel that shit. Like if it's a weird, someone just being weird or having like weird ass thoughts or just moving funny, you could kind of be like, yo, that nigga's kind of fucking up the vibe. That's why that 12-hour session went bad for me because.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, I ain't say nothing.
Yo, I'm gonna say that was the wackest engineer I ever met, and if you know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna slap the shit out.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? I thought you was talking about the niggas that were there that I brought. You talking about the engineer? Yo, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
Wait, fuck who now? Who you saying fuck to?
Everybody.
Yeah, fuck all of them. Just fuck all of them. You right.
Fuck the studio too, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, fuck them too.
Fuck them too.
Yeah, fuck them niggas too.
Fuck them too.
Yeah, they did some weird shit.
They did some really weird shit.
Bro, they was on some dick rider shit. Basically, a high class artist came in.
High class?
Not even high class.
High class New York.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Like
let me say this.
No,
I ain't going for no. At that time, he was bigger than J.I.
Okay.
But, yeah, facts. At that time.
I'm not gonna lie.
At that time.
Bro, I'm not gonna knock. He's a high class artist.
All right.
Okay. No, he has had high class moments.
He has
not as high class.
All right, now he's fell off.
Yeah.
But when he came in the studio, we had one room and they.
You know what? It's not even his fault. I don't know why we disrespected him.
No, it's not his fault.
I don't know why.
Matter of fact, yes, it is his fault. Fuck that nigga too. You know why? Because I'm the type of person. I come in. And I'm like, yo, I want room A, and they like, all right, we gotta tell these niggas to.
You think they told him that?
Like,
you think they told him that? You think they told him that? They didn't tell him that.
They didn't have to. He seen us come out.
It don't matter, but he could have thought, okay, the session ended now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't.
Maybe you moving like me right now.
Maybe
fuck that nigga.
Maybe I'm an outspoken person. I'd be like, yo, like.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I would have asked him.
I would have asked because that shit was weird. Like to move from one room to it was weird. But the nigga basically and I think the nigga who owns that studio is a crackhead.
Yo, he looks like a crackhead.
Yeah, I think he's a crackhead. The nigga pulls up like, yo, bro, like, yo,
I know exactly what type of person you're talking about.
Can I get this room, bro? Like, I'm gonna take something off y'all shit, man. We got bro.
Yo, the nigga, I ain't gonna lie. This part, let me see. I'm a regular guy, you know. I always say it. I'm a civilian. I'm a regular dude. It's probably 3 times in my life I ever felt pussy. That was definitely one of them. because everybody, the nigga said no, but the nigga like he like gave me a choice, but you could feel it wasn't really a choice.
Wasn't a choice.
So then everybody looked at me. You know how true it was. This nigga Corny said, "It's his session." I'm like,
get through this nigga under the bus.
Yeah, it wasn't even like that. Cause it's like I don't know why the nigga asked me.
Yeah, he asked him.
It wasn't.
He asked him.
Honestly, it wasn't my session.
So the nigga said,
I was just there.
The nigga said, it's his session. So now I'm not going to be, I don't even want to be that nigga. Like, nah, nigga, fuck that. We staying here. I didn't want to be him. So I was just like, all right. I'm like, all right, we'll go. And then I ended up getting the session free anyway, the whole session. So I got the whole shit refunded. Right. And I deserved it because the engineer fucked that nigga. And that's before I had not.
I was kind of mad about one thing though. We left our weed in that room, so niggas went back to go get it. And the nigga who owned the studio was moving like we was trying to be in them niggas' session.
Cause
like,
the nigga tried to say, he was like, yo, when y'all see him, no, the engineer said that. He was like, yo, when y'all see him, don't be like fanned out or nothing. I'm like,
yo, I had to tell that nigga about himself. Word of my mother. Let me
yo, at the end of the day, it's our podcast. You can say whatever.
I'm just saying though, like we was talking amongst ourselves, and the nigga basically tried to tell me like, "Yo, bro, like you can't fanboy." I say, yo,
and it's a choice of words too, cause he said fanboy.
Yeah, he said fanboy, but it's crazy because, bro, to me it was just like it's business. Feel me? Like. I could ask him to come do the podcast, but I'm not feeling it. I don't really care because, yo, true words, I didn't even ask the nigga. I was just asking them, do they think that would be a good podcast? Because if it was, who's telling me what? I'm going to ask the nigga regardless.
Rewind a little bit. You talking to the one of the studio people?
Or I'm talking to the engineer that I was working with. But the engineer's in the room, like, ear hustling. So he like, yo, so basically, like, while we talking, he like, yo, like, for future references, though, like, we have a lot of like bigger artists that come in here, so y'all can't fanboy when y'all see people. That was his exact choice of words. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, bro, who taught you how to engineer? All right. He said that, boom. I said, oh, all right. He used to work with me at this studio here. I said, bro, do you even know who you talking to? All the people that you fanboy for come to my podcast, come holler at me. Like, bro, do you know the fuck you talking to? And it's like, You don't know how dumb you look, bro. Like, and then it's like, he saved himself for laughing it off the way he did, because I swear to God, I wanted to slap the shit out of him. Bro,
you know what's funny? Off the strength of me, like, yo, chill. He chilled because I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I was doing some shit. I was on some like, oh, I'm gonna chill.
Mediator type shit.
Bro,
but
but it's like the nigga blew mine, because it's like, yo, bro, you really a weirdo. Like,
About now, you know what had me? The fact that he told y'all, yo, as a bigger artist, like, don't fanboy. Yo, bro, what the fuck you think I am?
like, yo, bro. I mean, I was about to say I could make a hit here and be rich, but not with him engineering. But that nigga engineer, I fall off.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga engineer, bro.
Nigga said all my fans.
It's so true that we really recorded songs with that nigga and we just never put it out.
Never. Like, never.
A 12-hour session for nothing.
The crazy thing is, the verses was actually
you know what's crazy though?
engineering.
The nigga had no. It was actually so bad that the nigga had me really going, damn, we could have went crazier. Like, but then we listened to the song on some like months later shit. We like, yo, what the fuck? This shit's actually kind of hard. The nigga just sucked.
Y'all wanna that shit coming out soon too?
Yeah,
not that version, nigga.
Oh, no, not that. That shit would never come out.
That shit is never. That shit.
That's something you play at a nigga wedding, like, whole lot.
Yeah, nigga said a whole lot. Like, word to nah, yeah, no. He shitted on that. I ain't gonna lie. I hated that nigga.
That nigga's a bitch.
But I'm glad I had that session though, cause Kwani really opened my eyes. Like, that nigga sucked. But the thing is, it's so crazy. Nah, niggas gotta give me more credit, cause I was making better music than niggas with that nigga engineering my shit.
You were absolutely right. I'm not gonna front.
You was bodying niggas with a handicap, bro.
I was bodying niggas with a fucking nigga on training wheels. Like, he did not know what he was doing.
I ain't gonna front that nigga. No,
but you know what? It's crazy because it's like I didn't know enough at the time.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you I didn't know enough, so it's like I was just in
you was just starting type shit.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah, fuck that.
Now I'll be on my mixing shit and shit. If I ever work with a nigga, that nigga, I gotta know that nigga stamped. Like, for real. You know what's fucked up though? The nigga, I was about to say his name. The nigga who mentored him, he came up to us on some, nah, chill, bro. I mentored him. He good. Like, fuck you. No, he's good. And
it sucks, bro.
It's funny though, cause off the strength of his word, it really calmed me down. Like, alright, like, but then it was like, no, nigga.
Cause the mentor nigga was nice.
Yeah. You know why? He didn't really mentor him. I was there.
Yeah, I was gonna say he probably just told him what to do.
He was there. He was there for him for my first session ever, right? My first song ever. He was there, and he was just like, alright, like.
And dip.
Just dip and just started chilling. You know that nigga. He was probably still taking parts of the session, just eating chips, chilling, just chilling.
That
nigga just
that
nigga
is a real engineer. Like, when you think of an engineer,
he was it.
Like, I'm talking about same fit all the time, same sneakers, chilling, just mixing shit all the time, all day. Like, that's all he does.
Doing nothing.
High as hell.
High as fuck.
Like, yo, that's bro. Them niggas in the studios,
they
bro.
Be fried.
I hate doing shoots in studios, bro.
Oh yeah, cause he don't smoke.
I don't smoke, bro. Secondhand, mad easy, bro.
So that's how true it is, though. That 12-hour session, you know how many fucking spliffs we had in rotation? We probably had, like, I don't even know, but it was like an absurd amount. Like,
bro, look,
I gotta imagine.
I'm not gonna
half the day, nigga.
That was the first session I ever went to where I was too high to record.
Like, bro,
like, I went to the
how
mic.
How many niggas was it? You said it was like 12, right?
It was mad.
It was a lot of niggas,
bro. Just imagine an eighth per nigga, and niggas.
Yeah, and then just mad niggas, and it's
and
like
it's not even said like it's a cipher where everybody touching split. Like, if me and you was next to each other, we
was smoking. Like, but it was really enough weed to do that, because we probably just 2P in this shit, and then there's 3 niggas over there having their own spliff. It's crazy.
Bro,
like,
shit was,
nigga said it was a cipher within a cipher.
Like, no matter what, if you just put your hand out, there was a spliff coming your way.
All you had to do is just
like,
wait till it come and just like.
There was a spliff.
It was good.
There was a spliff.
I ain't going front, but I was so smacked. I went to the mic. I was like, yo, nah,
I don't even know what to say.
I gotta imagine you, bro. You got the headphones on this shit.
I'm like, nah. Bro,
we dead had a photo shoot that day too.
Yeah, that shit was lit though.
The photo shoot was lit. He's a great photographer.
Yeah,
but
great
hold
photographer.
on, that's the nigga whose videos fucking suck.
I
did a video with that nigga, right? We fell off too, right? We fell off because I did a video with that nigga, and that shit was fucking just shit. And I'm like, yo,
he don't got the photographer movement.
Yeah.
All right, he don't give videographer. He gives. I see it. It looks cool. Take a picture.
Take a picture. Like,
and
oh wow, that building looks nice.
Too,
and he has a great camera.
So it's like, all right. His pictures was good.
His pictures was fire.
I seen it. The pictures is tough, bro. Like,
but I ain't gonna. I would have had the video with him.
I just trusted him.
Bro. I feel like a videographer is like it's like a race. Like, you could just tell a videographer when you see one. Like,
I like that.
You look at them niggas and they just give videographer vibes. I feel that. That's baggy ass, cozy clothes.
Just
and they
chilling.
Just
never have they never have a haircut.
Never have a haircut.
This nigga never have a haircut.
Never have a haircut.
Word of my dad, though. They never have a haircut. They just chilling. Because they like, nigga, I'm not in the video.
No,
like,
I'm not
in the video.
Bro, that's the crazy. Yo, so let me ask you a question. I know this y'all interviewing me, but fuck it.
Nah, it don't matter. Nigga, ask.
As a videographer, do you ever record yourself?
Nah.
He like this whole shit was new to him. Like being in front of.
You should have seen the first episode we ever shot.
Yeah.
But I never even know that shit was. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I got a little nervous after that. I'm like, I said, I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm be honest. I'm like, bro. I don't know if this is gonna work out. Gang.
Nah, son.
But it's like him being around genuine people, because when we did the last shit, we had 2 guests and it was just cool ass niggas.
Yeah, vibed out, bro.
Like right now he chilling. Like I could tell. Like I've been around him enough to see when he's chilling and he's chilling.
Alright, that's good. Yo, bro, I feel like the whole thing is just getting comfortable in your own space.
That's all it was too. Yeah. Like, I be telling him too. I'm like, bro, I'm more introverted too. I'm pretty sure you can tell that.
Yeah,
just by
definitely.
Talking to me. But I'm not afraid to say that shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm one of them dudes that. Like, just do what you want to do, bro, and like whatever happens, it happens. So I be throwing myself in situations, even though I'm nervous as shit.
It's the best way to do it, though.
Best way to do it, bro. But I tell people that shit all the time. Like, bro, it doesn't hurt to try something once. Unless it's some wild shit, don't try it. Like crack, don't try crack.
But I was with a girl. Yeah, I was with a girl like not too long ago, and she just like randomly like I was talking about Coke, like the Coca-Cola. Like a drink, and she just randomly asked me like, "Yo, like, have you tried Coke?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Have you tried Coke?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "No, bitch. That's a question you ask if you tried Coke.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just ask that question like."
Yeah, facts. Like
what?
I feel like if you were alive at this point, you had Coca-Cola before. You're not gonna ask me if you ever had Coke.
No, the bitch meant cocaine, nigga.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gonna be.
So she like, no. She like, no. I'm like, you tried Coke? She like, all right, just once. Like,
yeah,
me and this girl was just in the club. We went to the bathroom, just did a little bump. She was like, she's trying to convince me though that it did not affect her. She's like, bro, it did not affect me.
She
like,
thinks Coke is mad cool.
She thinks Coke. She wanted me to be like, I fucking love Coke. She would have been like, oh my. She probably would have mobbed me off.
The Wolf of Wall Street made me actually.
Yo, the Wolf of Wall Street with drugs look lit as fuck.
The niggas, bro, nothing happened to them.
That nigga.
Not only did nothing happen to them, they just was lit. Like,
bro, that nigga, I ain't gonna front. He lost me. Nigga said, I wake up, I take 2 Quaaludes. After that, I take Adderall to stay focused. Then I calm myself down with a little bit of weed. Finish the day with Coke. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
But you know what? You know what though? You know why it looks so cool? Because it's Leonardo DiCaprio. If you see the real nigga, that nigga look like he coked out. I seen him. He look like he coked out.
Let me see if I can find a picture of that.
Nigga Santiago gonna put a picture of Jordan Belfort, right? That's that nigga's name.
Yeah,
bro, Jordan Belfort. That nigga look like he's coked out. Like he just look like he don't sleep. Like it's
that shit look crazy.
He don't look like Jordan Belfort. I mean, he don't look like the Jordan Belfort from the movie. You feel me? I know Leonardo DiCaprio got a big check for that because he made it look cool as shit.
Yeah,
like, even Jonah Hill, his man's like they was just doing dumb shit.
Yo, I was say Jonah Hill made it look like it was cool too.
It was just cool.
I think Jonah Hill got like veneers for that shit. Like
right,
he had the white tee.
He had the white tee, and it was like out his shit. Yeah, that shit was fire. No cap.
That shit was dead lit.
Nah, The Wolf of Wall Street is one of the best. I love that movie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I took a lot from that movie. I feel like that mindset that Jordan Bell whatever had.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? You really could take a lot from that movie, like on some positive shit.
No, I feel like that's what everything in life, bro. It's like what you take out of certain situations, bro. I feel like certain people go through shit and take it as a L. But like I said, I told you quotes affect my life OD too. Mm-hmm. So some nigga basically me and him was talking, and he was like, yo, bro, I don't consider L's losses. I consider L's lessons. And like when you change the definition of an L in your head, you'll be a beast. Yeah. You'll be a beast, bro. And I don't know. That's
a fact.
You read, bro?
No.
Nah,
I'm glad you didn't lie. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna be like, no. Actually, yeah.
But you know something crazy?
I would have called you out.
I have been reading a book recently.
Okay, what book?
The Man Who Killed Capitalism.
Oh, I don't know.
That sounds like some deep shit. Bro.
Yeah, so basically, sound
like some Jordan Belfort.
Some nigga gave me a book, and it had like the cover felt like.
Who is this nigga? Who just came and gave you a book?
One of my mans, he had mad books.
Okay.
So look,
this nigga has a mans for everything.
Yeah, I do. So the cover of the book was basically supposed to feel like the you know, like the rigid side of a dollar bill, and the
Mm.
cover of the book was like the face of a dollar bill.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, this book is mad cool. I gotta read
I
it.
should read it.
Yeah, I should read
Books
it.
be looking cool though, but
Yeah,
I just don't want to
facts.
read.
No, and I ended up reading the Game of Thrones, like the audiobooks.
Yo, I watched the show. I never got into the books.
Yeah, nah, I had to get into the books because the show lore was like so cool to me.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, fuck it, let me get into the book. But I read like comic books and like manga
Yeah,
and shit
but
like
I
that.
think he meant
I
like
don't
that.
think- yeah,
He
but I
meant
was
that
gonna say that's
motivational, like you know, like. them-
But
No, I was just asking if you read
Oh,
in
in
general.
general?
Yeah, 'cause
Okay,
you,
yeah,
you,
okay,
you sound articulate, bro.
yeah, my man is because the people I have around me, like,
Don't tell that nigga.
nah, this nigga's a hater. Nah, but my man's like, they read a lot of books, like, so like they've been trying to get me to read Rich Dad Poor Dad for like.
Yo,
months.
I keep.
Nah.
Maybe that's a good book for. I keep
No,
hearing that
no.
book.
That book-
Basically, the book teaches you how to be financially smart in a
Okay,
sense.
I
Like,
really hear that about that book a lot.
it really does teach you like how to maintain your money and how to become rich in the system you are in now. And hear me out. Nobody I know that read that book is rich.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
it's
That
a
book is,
lot.
I read that shit too. and shit.
Oh,
So I was about to say, look, to each his own. I'm not gonna read it,
Yeah.
but I feel like
Yeah, their success rate not looking too good.
yeah, I
man.
know, but I mean, I'm happy people think that the book could get them rich.
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
that's for them.
and it was a lot of good tips in the book, but I just feel like
Niggas
Yeah,
is-
I mean,
niggas is
it
just
was
reading.
cool, but I think like people just. That's one of those things where people just everybody was talking about and everybody took it and ran with it.
yes,
Yeah, because
It
that
was
shit
okay,
is
yeah, I see what you're
it's
saying.
not really that
Yeah.
informal.
You know why
Yeah.
niggas be trying?
Oh
so
no,
hard
you
to
know
seem like they
what
know
other
what's
book I
happening.
did read?
Hmm.
The book 50 Cent wrote because my mom
Yo,
had it.
Which one?
Yo,
I don't know. My mom
it's
had
like
it.
it's like it's you know how he said get rich or die trying. It's
Yes.
like it's like get richer or some shit. It's some shit like
Basically, and it's like each chapter is him describing like a different aspect.
life?
Yeah, not even just his life, like a different aspect on how you should carry yourself in a sense. Like
that
so
nigga.
my
is
mom
a
had,
smart nigga.
my
Nah,
mom had that
thanks.
book, and I read a gun book.
50 Cent is. What do you mean? What is
Like
it?
my mom had a gun encyclopedia. In
Oh,
the
okay,
crib,
so it's like it
growing up.
it breaks down guns and
So
shit,
it tells you every gun ever made, where it was made, like the type of breakdown and
the
shit
parts
like that.
and all of that.
Yeah, and it's like I was like,
the
this
type of
shit-
ammunition it
shit
takes.
is
and
mad
all.
fucking cool. Why do we have a book of
Bro,
guns?
that's another thing too. I think guns are mad cool, bro.
Yeah, man,
Definitely.
cool.
Yeah.
Guns are pretty cool.
Mad
It's the
cool.
niggas who be having them that aren't.
Yeah.
So
When
I-
you give a gun to a lame nigga, it's just this is just.
Yeah, I don't need a gun right now. If you gave me a gun right now, I'm walking with the
I need
utmost
a gun.
confidence, bro.
I need a gun.
Nah, I'm gonna be just starting.
It's
problems,
America.
bro.
Yeah, I need.
I
a
have the
gun.
right to
You
bear
You
arms,
bugging, nigga. You know the Second Amendment, nigga. I need a gun,
Yeah,
nigga.
bro.
I need a gun.
Like
nigga.
yo, bro, that shit make you walk different.
That's
like,
what I'm
shit make
saying,
you
bro.
walk
Nigga,
slow,
you walk with your chest up, nigga.
Yeah,
Like I ain't gonna lie, hoodie
good.
on, like you chilling, like.
But nah,
But
I
you,
ain't-
that's the problem with niggas
but
with guns.
I know, but I know a
I'm
real,
the problem, bro.
I know a real gun nigga. Like when I say a gun nigga, like one
He
of my
knows what
mans.
he's talking about.
Nah,
My
he
mans.
like he makes guns. He has 3 gun
Like a
companies.
gunsmith or whatever.
Yo, word
Yeah,
to
but he has
bro.
3 gun companies for ARs, pistols, and snipers. He got 2 guns in Call of Duty too. Like
From Call of Duty?
No, in Call of Duty.
He has them in real life.
No, he made them. Like Call of Duty pays him to have the guns in Call of Duty.
Yo, bro, if you want like good stories at a cookout, you just invite Kwani. This nigga just
Nah,
this nigga be having
I ain't
just
gonna
shit to
front.
say. It's
Yo.
just like retarded. Like,
Listen,
bro.
I got a man who makes planes and sends
yo,
them
this
to
nigga
NASA
word
and
of my
shit.
dad, like, yo, this nigga is fucking. It's actually ridiculous, but that's a great topic since we talking about people. Like, since you know everybody in the fucking universe. You have a person for everybody. How important is networking, especially in like what we're doing? Like
Oh
if
my
we're talking
God,
about content
bro.
creating, music, if we're talking about anything like that, how important is networking? Because I don't think people really understand how important networking is.
Networking is everything, bro. You have to understand. That's why a lot of people in New York fail, because New York, while it is a networking state, people don't understand how to network.
I don't
Like states like
Facts.
Atlanta and shit, you realize if you ever really sit down and look at old Gucci Man videos, you see Future in the back.
Mhm.
You look at old Future videos, you see Baby in them in the back. You
Mhm.
see Gunna in the back. And it's like, they all went unnoticed till they got lit.
Yeah,
But they been there, you feel me? Like,
the whole
that,
time.
that's the type of shit that I feel like New York should be on. Like,
Yeah, we'd be a
And-
different beast if that was the case, bro.
Bro.
It's all individual. Niggas
bro,
is-
New York is really like a crab barrel, bro. Like, everybody
Yeah.
trying to pull each other down, and it's like,
Bro.
there's only one way to go, and it's
The
up.
the first day I met this nigga, we were having that same conversation because we have a mutual person that we
Mhm.
know, and it's just like, it's like we was working with them, and then they got, they did their thing, and now they up there, and they just started, once niggas, that's a problem with New York too. They might fuck with you for a little bit, but then once they see whatever they see, it's over.
It's over.
It's clear.
It's over.
So, and we literally, it's funny because it feels like everybody you talk to who does this agrees, but yet nobody changes their mindset. Because we was just talking to Hood Fly Kev and his man's Trey, right? We was talking to them niggas, and we saying the same thing. We like, yo, if we all work together, it'd be a different type of like. To be honest, New York is full of a lot of trash niggas. But New York is also full of a lot of talented and smart niggas.
Yep.
But them niggas, it's just
I never make
it's hard because we never, like, niggas don't network, right? And then
niggas is dick
even
riders.
if you're one of niggas is dick riders, and if you're one of them niggas that don't be dick riding, it's kind of tough because it's like, I don't want to hang around these dick riders. Like, then you kind of adapt the same mindset. Like, you know what? Fuck them niggas. I'll do this shit on my own on some shit.
Yeah, you kind of just run with that, and it sticks with you.
That's the bro, but that's weird. But another thing I would say is important that a lot of people don't touch on is your attitude towards whatever you're doing.
Facts.
And I learned this with networking. Like, you can't be in a room full of rich people and be timid and think you networked because you was in the room.
Yeah.
You have to make your presence known in that room.
Facts,
like, bro, it done been certain situations where I ain't gonna front. I was happy to be the brokest nigga in the room because all of these rich niggas respect me like I'm one of them because they know I can get there. You get what I'm saying?
Got the potential for it.
Bro, but that shows the difference, bro. Like, nigga, I done been in the studio with my mans. One of my mans, he signed to Empire. Or something like that. So, I done been in the studio with him. It's like 10 of us. Nigga, the A&R Empire in there, nobody talking to them. Like, nobody saying nothing. Like, everybody just sitting there. Everybody want to get signed.
Quiet.
Everybody want to deal.
But nobody speaking.
But nobody speaking. Nigga, I'm the nigga that's going to pull you to the side. Yo, come here, yo. I know we here for him, but for me, check out some of my work. Check out what we got going on. What do you have going on? How did you get to where you at now? Even if I'm not promoting myself, I'm learning something.
Facts.
You feel me? Because it is a time and a place for everything.
There's a time and a place. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So, you feel me? I feel like you have to capitalize on every situation you in. And you have to have that mindset like, I'm going to go get it. Because, bro, it done been times, nigga, where I done went to shows and I got it for free because I moved like I was one of them niggas. Yo, you don't know who I am, bro. You gotta let me in. Yo, it
was crazy because you was talking about that before too. With, like, bro, confidence take you far, bro.
Yeah,
far.
If you perceive yourself as somebody that's like already there, everybody else gonna treat you like you already there.
That's one of those things I say, like, being around you. I could definitely say like I learned too, because it's not. I don't want to. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of like when I first started this shit. It's like it's unknown territory, so it's like it was a lot of anxiety and shit being uncomfortable. But I'm one of them niggas that during that situation, you're not gonna know because I'm really on some shit. Like, I'm looking like I've been doing this shit for 10 years. Like,
exactly.
And I had to learn that. But once I did learn that, bro, I do that shit all the time. People be like, nah,
Yo,
nigga,
bro,
you look like you was. I'm like, nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I was in my head the whole time, but the whole time I'm really on some shit like, I'm looking like, yo, I belong here on some shit. I always do that. I look like I'm comfortable. As long as you look like you're comfortable and you move like you're comfortable, that's your best you. That's your true self. When you really timid and shit, you're not really moving like you because you're always holding back, or you might be a little nervous, or you're not taking the chance or the opportunity. That's something I could say you definitely do well. You always. Any opportunity given, you definitely jump at the chance and you take it every time. So
exactly, bro. But I tell niggas that till this day too, because I feel like people have this misconception when they see you move like that you cocky or that you have this way of moving. But bro, nah, all jokes aside, like I tell people like, yo, bro, I still get anxiety. I just understand that anxiety is not a bad thing. That's you understanding how serious the situation is. Like, bro, it done been times where I go perform. And nigga, I still get stage fright, dead ass. Like, a lot of people don't know. I get scared every time I'm around a big group of people. But it's because where I'm from, I don't like being around a big group of people. Like,
me too.
It freaks me the fuck out.
It's just uncomfortable.
Bro,
even when I'm walking like in a busy like area, I just don't like it.
Bro,
it just feels
freaks
fucking
me
weird.
out, bro.
It's uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah, that's
bro.
why, but I avoid Times Square at all costs, bro.
I hate that shit. Oh
and then
God.
another thing is like, I don't know, like now that I moved to Jersey, it'd be weird too, cause like in New York, you be around a group of people and you think one of them gonna kill you. Like, they all just assholes. Nigga, you be in Jersey, niggas start saying hi. I be thinking they trying to kill.
Bro.
It's like, yo, bro, why?
Because it be so far and few, bro.
Why?
Be like one person be like, yo.
But them niggas are friendly.
Bro, but that's what yo, bro. We from the city
nice.
of assholes. Like, yo, bro, true words. I went to a restaurant the other day. Went in. Nigga, I had to pee. I was just walking through the city. I had to pee. I'm like, yo, can I use the bathroom? She like, honestly, you're the first person who came in here in 3 months and asked to use the bathroom. Yes, you can. I'm like, bro, was I supposed to just walk back there? She like, everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Like, I'm happy you asked.
Yeah. Niggas be moving crazy, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but like, I love New York. I really do.
I love it though. I love it.
I told you, everybody says that.
The same way.
Everybody
said it the same exact way.
Bro, everybody says it. We all have the same, like, yo, fuck New York for this, certain reasons, but then it's also like, I love New York. Like, it's just the way.
It's like,
I'm
bro,
used
like,
to
this
it.
is not a real place.
It's not a real place.
This can't be a real place.
Yo, bro.
Like, bro, New York is full of, like, what the? Like, like the bitch I seen today, the fat bitch with the little arms. Like,
fat Asian bitch with the little arms.
Yeah, like.
Yo, there's just characters for real. Cause like you see my car now, it's mad tinted and shit, bro. The other night I was in the shit, some nigga I'm just in the car. You feel me? It don't matter what I'm doing, but I'm in the car. The nigga like walked by, right? He turned around and he just like did a moonwalk and then like snapped and like winked at me and then ran away. I never seen him again.
You know the crazy? That's normal,
it's
bro.
It's regular. It's like.
Shout out my son B, son. My son B was telling me a story where he was sleeping in his car, like he was smoking a spliff in his car. He went to sleep. He said he woke up, some crackhead opening the door. He said the crackhead see him, that he was in the car, started running.
Bro, yo, New York is not real, bro. I love New York. It's just so, like, it's filled with characters and shit, yo. Like, it's just so retarded.
You know, the only time I really don't like the city is when it's more, bro, when this shit be stressful, bro. Like, bro, it was one time I was, like, doing errands and shit, bro. I was in 5 stores within 10 minutes, bro. Yeah. Like, bro, it's like a lot of shit is going on. You know what I mean?
New York, that's one thing I could say, too. New York is really a fast pace.
You just got to keep moving.
You really got to keep moving.
Niggas that aren't from here aren't used to that pace. Yeah. Like, it fucks them
and
up.
I'm used to it, too. It's just like, damn, bro, like, I'm tired of this shit.
It freaks them
out.
out.
I love it, though.
Yeah, I love New York.
You can't hate New York.
You can't hate New York, son.
You can't hate New York. If you hate New York, you a dick rider.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. This might be the funniest place.
It's the funniest place ever, bro. Because when I go to other places and visit family from outside of here, it's just so like, ugh.
Yeah. No, but I feel like New York raises people to have a certain mentality, like that they're the best ever, and we don't kind of see it.
There's a certain cockiness to it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what state because I don't want that state to be mad at me. But I went to a certain.
Damn, you think I should do that? Because last part I was just frying when I went to Florida.
Nah, you good because that was your personal shit.
No, but you gotta understand.
There's
like
people from there.
Certain people. Yeah, I was about to say you could diss certain people. You could diss certain people from certain parts of the state. But like I went to the state and like I'm not gonna. I went to the city in their state. And that shit was fucking doodle. Like,
word.
I'm looking at this shit like, yo, bro.
Like, it was
yo,
just
wait, what state was it?
Bro.
What's Santiago blurred out?
No,
it was
yes.
Yo, Santiago, blur that out.
Yeah, Santiago, blur that out. Nigga, I
ain't gonna lie. When they get mad, they get mad.
Nah, yeah.
They do.
Yo, bro,
they do.
The biggest building was like the size of like the smallest peas in New York. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Who works there?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
What the fuck is going on?
Niggas said the biggest building they got is this shit Rocky Clump, bro.
Yeah, like, bro, that shit. That shit was weird,
it
bro.
Is weird, and
then it's like the people is weirder, cause like
I don't think I've ever been there.
You probably have, bro.
Blur that out too.
Gotta blur that out too.
That nigga Santiago, yo, blur that bitch out.
No, but every state I go to, cause I don't know, I travel.
I just peeped that shit too.
Alright, so yeah, you was working on the podcast and shit.
Oh yeah, basically, yo, bro, that whole experience was just like an experience in a sense. Like, I took a lot from it. I made a lot of connections through it. I met a lot of cool people. Like, I feel like the whole podcasting, I didn't see myself doing that forever. Mm-hmm. Like, I never really did. Mm-hmm. But it kind of was me and Ross coming to a mutual understanding that artists, while they do get to express themselves through music, it's still not enough. You still don't really know the artist.
Right. You need like a platform.
You get what I'm saying? Really, a lot of these podcasts, they don't try to show the artist's personality per se. They basically want to know what about the artist, basically get general info. And it's like we came to a conclusion that that's whack. Like, we better off having a better understanding of who the artist is as
really
a person.
Chopping it up with them.
And the whole gimmick of the podcast was the other side. Like, I'm from Ross from where he from.
Right.
And we
meshed well. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We coming together and it's like the questions that people where he from asking, he gonna ask right now. And the questions people I'm from asking, I'm gonna ask right now. We gonna get a mutual understanding, because it takes you to understand from every angle.
Yeah,
to really.
that's what
get
people don't understand. Like the other perspective is just as important as yours.
Exactly.
It really shows you it shows you the contrast between yours and theirs and shit. As like ours is called building blocks and shit, because it's like, feel me, everything has a foundation. So
Exactly.
it's step by step. You know what I'm saying? Every person started from somewhere, so everybody has a start. You know what I'm saying? You made a certain decision, and then that led to another one, and then it was a ripple effect, and now you're here on our podcast, and we chopping it up and shit.
Exactly.
That's why I said that. So certain decisions that you made were important, I think, to who you are now, like you going to school where you went to, us meeting, shit like that.
Definitely.
But yeah, nah, for sure. There's two things I want to leave off on, right? Obviously, what's next? Like, what's next for Qua Mula?
What's next for you, bro?
I know, obviously, like, in your personal life, you're a father now, you know what I'm saying? Again, congratulations to my guy, you know what I'm saying? I got a niece now, word too.
That way.
So yeah, in your personal life, obviously you a father and shit. Like, you going crazier with the music, or you gonna focus more on your personal life for a little bit and then go into the music, or what's next?
Honestly, bro, like my whole life is just in rotation right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely do want to take my music more serious, and I definitely am.
And
like,
I keep telling you.
I was about to say, you seen, I'm up here. Like I said, I got tracks on Ross tape. I'm dropping one of my tracks soon. But my whole thing is like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Like, y'all listen to her.
Of course,
yes.
Yeah.
Her was making music for, I think she said like 10 years before she dropped. Before she dropped her first song, she made crazy. 10 years of music, just perfecting her craft. And my thing is, I realized that the competition in New York, and it's not even really competition, it's just the dick out and like what's hype in New York and all that. I don't want to be in that category. I don't want to be just another face in New York. If I want to be a face in New York, I want to be the face of New York. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going for something bigger. So what I've been doing recently is building my whole team up. And my team is not in a sense where it's like, oh, he do this, and we all come together. It's bigger than that. It's, I want to see everybody win, and everybody want to see each other win. So not only are we winning together, but we winning separately. Like, my producer, produced by Elite.
Yeah, he been going stupid.
Retarded. Dumb placements. And guess what? One of his first tracks ever was me and him.
I remember that.
And like, I always say, I don't like taking credit. It's not even that type of party. It's just to say, like, how long we've been locked in.
Been
like,
locked in for me.
Yo, Elite could be a millionaire tomorrow. Like, that's how much that nigga is worth right now, just in tracks alone. And nigga, I hit that nigga up every time, and he respond every time. Like, yo, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you see, that's the connections I want to build, because Elite is the type of person, I want to see you win. So whatever I could do to help you win, you're going to win. And I know when you win, we're going to win.
We're winning. See, that's the type of mentality we try to keep around us. Like, that's what I keep telling him. That's what I told him. That's why certain people, they're just not around me no more. Because, like,
exactly, bro.
that mentality is niggas I've known for years, and they just don't have it. But then niggas like I basically just met, they have that mentality. Me and Lonely linked up on this shit because we're both like, yo, we want to see each other win. We want to see others win. You know what I'm saying? So we doing the same thing. We building the team and shit. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm glad to hear that, man. So you said you were about to lean more into the music for sure.
Yeah, so like basically, so my whole end goal with everything I do in music is to have my own label. Probably, I want to have one of the biggest labels in New York,
in the world.
In the world,
yeah,
so
in the world.
Right.
We're not shooting small. We're not shooting.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right. So my whole goal is to basically build that team now. So I've been structuring the foundation for the team. Basically working on my funds, working on everything, getting my mind right. I'm still putting out music because at the end of the day, if I blow tomorrow, I could still start.
That's a platform right there. Yeah, you just keep going crazy.
But, bro, right now, at this time, this is the easiest time to get rich.
Facts.
I would never put all my eggs in one basket because at the end of the day, people always ask, like, artists like DDG and shit, like, yo, do you think that because you did this, does this hinder this? Nothing can hinder your success. If you're good at something, you're going to be good at it regardless.
That's a fact.
Regardless.
That's a fact.
If you have a strong fan base, they're going to support you regardless. Bro, think about it. Like, bro, it was bitches sending Ted Bundy love letters.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like, yo, bro.
Ted Bundy was in his bag.
If you want to be a serial killer, bro, look up to that nigga, bro.
Yeah, bro. But you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, people fanning over you is an actual real thing. Like, bro, a supernatural effect. Like, it's really see no evil. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I just been basically trying to build my platform because when I drop, like when I really decide, like, yo, this is what I'm on, this is what I'm doing. Because like I said, I'm just finding my way right now. I never was one of those kids that grew up and said, I want to do this or I want to do this.
I always said that.
It was always like, whatever's in front of me, whatever I'm doing. Bro, right now, I'm a trained engineer right now, and a lot of people don't even know that. You get what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I really wake up and say, yo, I want to do this, I want to do this. But when that one thing hit, because you got to remember, everybody got that one calling, and that one calling is going to make them rich. Certain people don't find it. Certain people just never. I'm looking for it. I'm out here actively looking for it.
Yeah, you really
because,
in here.
Bro, when I do find it and I do get my funds to where I need them to be, trust me, everybody's going to eat. I'm going to fill up every pothole in the hood, like, that ass.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that mentality, man.
Nah, bro, you were literally the epitome. I be telling people that. I feel like I say it every episode, but just start, bro.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you do, bro, keep everything going. Just keep doing everything that you, any idea you got, bro, just start. Because, nigga, you never know what's going to be the one for you.
A lot of people play with their own potential. It's sad, but it's true. Like, some people just not built for it, and they don't just got the mentality and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's because they mindset, bro. People don't understand, bro. Any motion is motion. Slow motion is better than no motion.
No motion. Bro. That's a fact. Slow motion is better than no motion. Remember that. But yeah, since we talking about mentality and shit, I'm just ended off on this, right? Certain thought processes, you know what I'm saying, are different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just want to end it off, you know what I'm saying? Kwani, my mans, you already know that. We've been locked in for years. But the way that we met, right? Just real quick.
This nigga's a bitch-ass nigga.
So the way that we met, right? So there was this girl, you know what I'm saying? We don't got to say no names, but whatever.
Nah. Hold on. Nah, he can't do it. Because I was the victim. Let me say it. So look.
Yeah, they told me this shit off camera, but I was dead.
So look, now you get to decide what's wrong, right?
Because we didn't even tell you the full thing.
It was this girl I was trying to talk to, right?
Okay.
So I'm trying to bag it. Yeah. She introduced me to this nigga as the best friend.
Okay.
Mind you.
I was.
The best friend. This nigga being mad cool with me. And you got to understand, it's not even said like, he just cool while she there. Like, we was actually like,
chopping it up.
I'm like, yo, you a cool nigga.
Appreciate it.
Whole time, bitch, sucking his dick.
Now,
and it's like, you could have said something somewhere, somehow.
Hold on. Whole time he was like, yo, put me on. And I said, bet. I was still trying to put him on. I just had my own thing. No, not allegedly.
Wait, so you was trying to pass
allegedly.
Yeah, I was passing her off, right?
Allegedly.
But hold on. I was passing her off, but he's making it seem like I'm a fucked up nigga. Because although I was trying to pass her off, which is all he asked for, he didn't ask for no details, no nothing, no Carfax. So
yeah, I got you, bro.
I was trying to pass her off, but yeah, I was, you know what I'm saying? The head was available, so I was taking it. He's saying I'm a fucked up nigga for not telling him that.
Bro, he tried to pass her off.
I didn't know him like that.
He tried to pass her off as some like cool bitch. Like, you could have, yo, bro, look, cause I'm gonna give you a prime example. Later on in life, it got easier. He ended up fucking later on in life. Okay. And he told me I baited, cause I should have tried to fuck. So the next time I seen her, I approached her like she was a leg. That's the furthest I ever got with her. Yeah. Look, I always was approaching this bitch like she was a good girl.
Yeah.
The day I approached her like she was a hoe, furthest I ever got with her. He could have said that. Well,
you know what?
And I would have been slapped.
But to be honest, though, I just feel like I didn't owe him that. I didn't know him at the time. And he makes it seem like I'm such a villain.
The sauce, bro.
No, I wasn't. It was the opposite. A nigga getting his dick sucked. A nigga getting his dick sucked, not gonna try to put the next nigga on. He gonna keep the head for himself. I was trying to share. I love when niggas win.
I was on and off with this bitch. Look, I was on and off trying to talk to this bitch.
Okay.
Like 3 years.
Yeah.
One of those times I was dead ass talking to her. This was dead. You have to understand how I found out.
Oh yeah, look, I remember. Okay.
I linked her.
Okay.
Late night flex. Didn't slap. I didn't try. I was on something.
Shit.
I don't want to look thirsty. You feel me? Da da da. So I link him after and put him on. He like, you dating him. Like, you should have tried. Yeah. And then he don't say, his man says it.
Damn, I thought you was going to forget.
His man's going to go say, yeah, you should have tried. She sucked his dick.
Yo,
why nobody said that?
You know how true it is? I really forgot that I never. No, but hold on. I really forgot that I never told him. So we was in the car and it was Chico who said it. Yeah. So my man Chico in the back, right? And he like, yeah, you should have dead ran down on that because she sucked his dick. And I'm like, damn, I forgot I never told this nigga. He looking at me like, what do you mean?
Like, when did that happen?
This is new information.
I'm like, yo.
And then what killed me is that he said it mad cool, like, nah, she been sucking my dick. Like,
but you know why though? This nigga he's such a cool nigga. I'm thinking he's gonna be like, all right. But nah, he was like, what do you mean? Like,
what the fuck was that about?
Was you was tight, or you was just curious tight?
It wasn't even like a tight.
It wasn't tight on some like, oh.
Yeah, it was more of a, yo, bro.
Like shock type shit.
No, like, tell me that. Like, so I know how to approach the situation. Yo, bro.
But to be fair, I don't know why he was picking and choosing because he moves on every bitch like they a leg. So I don't know why he was moving on her like she was a good
because she's an AP class student. She always had a boyfriend.
Don't matter.
The bitch, look, she came to school fully uniformed all the time.
Don't matter.
She's speaking a low tone.
But she spoke like a slut. Like
no, she did. She spoke like a freak. It's a difference.
Oh, okay. You're right.
She wasn't moving like she was moving like a slut. She was moving like, if you know, you know.
You know. Yeah.
That's what the vibe was.
And I knew.
I didn't know.
He didn't know, but I knew.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't in the inner circle. I'm mad that he didn't include me in the inner circle.
Yeah, at least put you on a little bit. Yeah, you could have put him on just a little bit.
Okay.
Though,
So you
bro.
think? But hold on. But when at the time, right? Mind you, I just met the nigga. You think I should have just came to him like, oh, I ain't gonna lie, she sucked my dick.
No, I said within the 3 years. Within the 3 years.
No, you did not. You said at the time I should have told you.
No, listen to me.
No,
listen to me. Listen to me. At the time, you should have told me.
No, imagine just telling a random nigga like this bitch sucked your dick, and he does some weird shit like, oh, so you sucking this nigga dick? You know why? It's fair to say that. It's fair to say that because niggas in the school, and you know, because they were dick riding this nigga, would do that to me. They do some weird shit.
Yo, bro, hear me out, and that's absolutely true, right? But here's what my problem was with this nigga. Okay. One, I feel like he should have told me right then and there. But maybe that's me being selfish. Yes. I would never.
You wasn't telling me.
You know what? You could have told him without saying that she sucked your dick.
That's what I said. I said, yo, you could have just hinted. Like, you're slappable.
Hold on. I should have told him, but do you feel like I owed him that?
Nah, that's a nah. Because we had just met, right?
Yes, we just met. I didn't even know.
I probably wouldn't do that either.
Real shit. I didn't even know his government. So I feel like most niggas just call him by his nickname. Mm-hmm. And if you calling Kwani by just his nickname, you're not really his man. So I wasn't his man. I didn't know his government.
Hear me out. Look, all I'm saying is I'm a cool nigga. Right?
How did I know that?
If I know a bitch a leg and a nigga trying to get on it, I'm not gonna say she a leg.
Come on,
but I'm gonna back to Wolf of Wall Street. Like when he tried to bribe the federal officer, he ain't say I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah, he was
just like
implying.
Yo, bro. Yeah, she a good John. You can have fun with that.
Okay, like this nigga is lying because I'm not even gonna let this nigga continue to lie.
Everything
he had a whole situation with another nigga where he could have put the nigga on and tell him that the bitch was a fucking leg, and he didn't tell her.
That's completely different.
He didn't tell him.
You know why? Because that leg was my friend.
Okay.
The leg he was not.
Was my best friend.
You're a fucking.
What is you talking about?
He made that shit up. That was a made up title. You know how I know that was a made up title? They was best friends for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. It was weird because she sent me a snap one time where she's like bestie, and I'm like, well, she really used to say that. Like, it's so weird.
Nah, yeah.
She's sexy though. I'm sorry. Anyway, it don't matter, yo.
Let's wrap it up.
Listen, man, it's been a great episode. I appreciate you for popping out, man. You know, shout out.
Appreciate both y'all for having me up here.
Yeah, of course, man. Anytime, man. You definitely gonna come back for another freestyle. You and me, we gonna have a bunch of shit in the works.
Facts.
You gonna tap in with my son Lonely,
bro. You wanna start getting on these shits too? I forgot about that, bro.
What?
Nah, let's say that for a second.
We'll say that. Yeah.
I would say save the flock, man. Let them see it when it drops, man.
But nah, for real, man. I appreciate you popping out. You want to plug anything? Anything you about to drop? Anything you working on?
I mean, definitely, yo, tune into this freestyle. I don't know if this is going to drop before the freestyle. Tune into Ross T new album, man.
Shout out to Ross.
You know, I'm already featured on that, man. So definitely get that in tune. And I got a couple tracks coming out that y'all definitely need to see what's up with.
For sure, man. You got to listen to them, man. Just tune in, all right, man. I appreciate you, bro. For real.
Yeah, man. You've been a great guest, bro. Great energy. Really focused.
Yeah, because we really don't like niggas on this podcast. I'll be honest. So
wait, one more thing. Oh yeah, and go on Instagram and follows.com boutique. That's my mother boutique. Yeah,
shout out
my bitches.
Shout out Mama Dukes for real.
Kizzy, all right, man. It's been another episode of Building Blocks. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. See y'all next time, man. All right, man.
Gotta step on every beat. I'm trying to feed my people. So roll another one. Oppers came in deeper, but we came in here with better guns. I know who gon' stick around with gang for when they try to come. I gave my soul up to these streets. I swear that I could never run. Mama